Hey everyone, so this assignment asks us to add several fields, but in order to do that, we have to first convert this data into a table. So the first thing we need to do is to click the insert ribbon and click table. Okay, and now we have the table. That's basically how we do it. And for the name of this table, let's just leave it as table 1. And the next thing we have to do is to get the months. To have a column for the months, let's click D1, which is a customer ID. You click right click, insert table columns to the left, and now we have year 8. But we want months to that, so let's rename it as months. And then for D2, we have a formula for months, which is equal to text. Let's click B2 because that's where we get the months, comma, quotation, MMM, small letter MMM, quotation, and we close the parenthesis, and now we have the months. It's basically how we do it. And for the next one, we get the age group. So to get the age group, we click F1, which is the customer age. Customer age, let's click this. We click right click, insert, and a table column to the left, just like what we did earlier. And now we have a column named column 2. But we want that named as age group because we're looking for age group this time. For F2, we have a formula for age group, which is basically equal to IF. That's the formula. And then we want to get the G2. G2, and then we want it graded less than 20, comma, quotation A for youths, and comma. That's basically how we do that. It is easier if we copy and paste it. So we copied, we paste. Let's change it for less than 40. And this is for B, which is for young adults. Later on, we're going to change that. We will change that later on. And then for C, or for adults, it'll be less than 65. Let's name it C for now, but later on we will change that. And let's add quotation D to close it. D is for seniors, and then let's close using parentheses for this group for one, second parenthesis for the other group, and last parenthesis for the outside group. And there you go. We have the age group for now as A, B, C, D. But we can change that by changing the A as youths, and then changing B as a young adults. We need to change C as adults and D for seniors. And if we enter it, we have the age group for everything. That's basically how we do it. And then for the next one, it asks us for the frame size. But before we do that, let's make the product category and the product 7 bigger in order for us to see the product category, of course. And let's add the column for the frame size. Let's click N1, which is the order quantity. Right click, just like what we did earlier, insert, and a table column to the left. Now we have a column for product 8, but we want that to be the frame size. So let's erase it, and then let's put frame size instead. So that's for N1. For N2, we have a formula, which is IF. IF, and we want the product category, K2, which is equal to quotation bikes, because we want to get the bikes, comma, right? We have the right formula for that. And then let's click the product 7, which is M2, comma 2. Let's close that group, comma, quotation, quotation, and let's add another parenthesis to close every group. Click enter, and for the frame size, it shows us nothing for the first one, because what we put is only for bytes. But the product categories we have in here is accessories. If you want to see a value for the frame size for bikes, we can get that by changing the product categories for only bikes. There you go. We click OK, and now we have values for the frame size. And we can just filter that by clearing everything. Okay. And the last thing we have to do is to click or to add profit column. So we just basically go to T1 and click profit, enter. And now we have the table for profit or the column for profit. And many people know, this is a very common formula, which is just profit is equal to revenue minus cost, which is in this case, it equal to S2, which is the revenue, minus cost, which is R2, and just equal that. Now we have the profit for everything. And there you have it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you learned from this video. Have a great day.